Well, here we go. It's the semi-finals of the Canada Masters in Toronto. It's Daniil Medvedev versus John Isner. And I'll tell you what, we're going to be in for an absolute cracker. You really are. John Isner in fantastic form this week, in really good form, beating Monfils in the quarterfinals. He's been serving really well, and Medvedev eking his way through against Hubert Hurkacz I think he's actually 2 points away from losing that match against Hubert Hurkacz. So didn't play his best tennis, but we'll see. The last meeting was at the ATP Cup in 2020. Medvedev came through 6-3, 6-1, but this is a different John Isner than in 2020. He's been in some very good form. I think he's on something like a 12-13 match win streak, John Isner. So he's in form. He's serving so big as he always does, but it's not just in terms of his serving and how big it is, but it's how accurate it's been, and it's been very, very good. So I'm very much looking forward to this matchup. I think it's going to be a very intriguing one. Can Medvedev, with his very deep return position, get good returns back in play, and a lot of returns back in play, considering how well John Isner is going to serve? I think, let's be honest, the biggest matchup and key to win is going to be the John Isner serve to the Daniil Medvedev return, and who's going to come out on top there is going to be, I think, key to the whoever wins this match. I think is the biggest question mark around this. So we shall see, but very intriguing for sure. Semi-final, obviously, here's the second semi-final after Tsitsipas actually ended up losing to Riley Opelka in the first semi-final, lost in 3 sets, took the first set in a tie-break, but then ended up losing the second set tie-break, so he'll be disappointed with that. And then Riley Opelka, even managing to win the third set 6-4. So here we go. We are underway. John Isner starts with a huge serve, and Medvedev's return just goes long. So not bad, though, from Daniil Medvedev. He hit that ball very cleanly early doors, just missing the line, but good to see him, one, getting to the ball, and two, managing to get some good depth on the ground stroke. Yes, long, but not long by much. So that's a good sign early doors here for the big Russian. I'm talking the big Russian. We've obviously got a big American as John Isner goes second serve into the Medvedev backhand, and Medvedev goes backhand cross court. Isner goes backhand himself and got a backhand to backhand rally here. Then Medvedev goes forehand on the line. Isner goes backhand to the backhand, and Medvedev then forehand. And I'll tell you what, he's striking the ball really cleanly here, John Isner. The forehand he's hitting it really hard. And I tell you what, that was a very interesting rally. Isner was hitting the forehand hard, but was going pretty much down the middle. Wasn't really making Medvedev move too much. But Medvedev's just struggling a little bit there to stay in the rally, to be honest with you. Not able to absorb the power of John Isner. So that was interesting. To be fair, you'd expect Medvedev on the whole to win those points as he sends down a huge ace. John Isner on the juice side, down the tee for 40 love here. So very, very good start for John Isner for sure. Isner goes to the backhand again, and Medvedev then goes down the line with the backhand, and then he goes way too big with the forehand, goes too long with that one. So that will be for Medvedev a little bit of a chance to get into this. What you want, right? Of course. Right, Isner's 40-15 up here, and he's looking for a big... decent return. Here we go into the rally. Puts away the volley, does he? Yes, he does. Really, really good hold from John Isner. Really impressive stuff from John Isner. And I tell you what, in terms of form, John Isner is the more informed player. So this could be a very intriguing matchup. And yes, you look at the rankings and you think, yes, Medvedev. I don't think that at all. I would be very, very much, yeah. I would be very much on top. I don't know. Do I go Isner? I think that's a pretty wild prediction, but I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't. Yeah, I just wouldn't be surprised whatsoever, but we shall see. Right, here we go. Medvedev is about to open his account. And he's got through the first 2 points really quickly there. He's 30 love up. And I tell you what, Daniil Medvedev is someone who his serving cannot be underestimated either, to be fair. His serving is extremely good. He was 40 love up in his first service game, and a very impressive start for the Russian on his serve as well, looking very, very solid behind his serve. And he'll need to be, because look, I mean, he's going to have a hard time of it already, just managing to hang in there against John Isner on the return games. Then he needs to make sure that he at least is being comfortable on his service games, because if he has any chance of getting broken, then it's going to be a very long day for the Russian. So yeah, let's see. Really good from Medvedev though here, 1-1, and impressive stuff from the Russian. Right, so love flipping heck. Really good from Medvedev. Fantastic return. Love 15 here. So he'll need more of that, please, is what he'll be thinking. He'll be thinking more of that, please. For sure. For sure. Oh, really good. Oh, Isner's just... He looks so in tune. Like... There was definitely accusations levied against John Isner, that John Isner was someone who was just not, well, basically just a serve bot, right? Which he's not. And I think he's showing that here with a mix of not just coming to the net, but the forehand is quite big as well. It's a lot bigger than people think. When he's hitting the ball cleanly, Isner, he is a threat. Oh, backing into the net though, and that's one shot from Isner. The backhand on the line can be a bit loose from Isner at times, and the backhand cross court is pretty reliable for John Isner. But the backhand on the line is something that it's not really a go-to shot for him. He can break down at times. 15-30 down here, but it's a big, big serve down the middle. And the return, not quite deep enough. John Isner comes into the after approach, cross-court forehand, and then it's a really good drop volley, and a very cute one at that, as the commentators rightfully say. And it's a 30-all here. And John Isner, I'll tell you what, it's just a really good volley. It's so good. The touch is just incredible, to be honest with you. Right, here we go. Can he make sure that he doesn't have to face any break points here? John Isner, big first serve, and goes long. So a second serve here for the Russians to have a look at. Into the backhand of Medvedev, and then the forehand goes long. So he will. Early breakpoint opportunity here for Daniil Medvedev. And I'll tell you what, if he takes it early here, This could be huge. Oh, misses the first serve, does John Isner. So second serve here. Interesting. Into the backhand side, then goes to serve volley, and Medvedev actually nets the backhand return. So that's interesting. Medvedev will be disappointed not to make that return. Medvedev will be thinking, how have I just missed that return? Gave himself a lot of room, a lot of space, a lot of time really to get that back, and hit it pretty cleanly, but just too low. The coverage wasn't there over the nets, which is why it crashed in. Good return again. Oh, Isner goes to drop shot, and he's having a look like this over the net to see whether he's dropped it over, and it hasn't. It's gone wide. So it's another breakpoint opportunity here. And interesting. To be fair, he got there. Isner actually got to that ball. It was an angled forehand return from Daniil Medvedev, and Daniil Medvedev just making Isner work here. Isner just missing the line down the middle there. So a second serve here for Medvedev to have a look at. This is a huge point. Into the backhand side of Medvedev. Medvedev goes cross court with the backhand, then into out from John Isner trying to find the angle. Then a forehand from Daniil Medvedev into the forehand of John Isner. Good forehand on the line from the big American. Oh dear. And then he tries to go into out with the forehand. And this time, Medvedev does take the break point. He nets that forehand, and it's 2-1 here to the Russian. And he draws first blood here in this semi-final of the National Bank Open. Oh, gosh. Interesting. Very, very interesting. A lot of people thinking that, John Isner is going to be destroying Isner potentially because of the form he's in. But Medvedev, a couple of very good returns, and he's into that service game. And next thing you know, he's broken Isner and broken him down the rallies, really. So this is interesting. Let's see whether John Isner can recover from here, because I tell you what, this will be very interesting. This will be very interesting. Thing is, though, it's interesting, right? Like, he's only won 2 out of 5 on the second serve, but John Isner's second serve is big, so it's more just the 1+ shot on the second serve, and then also backing it up in the rallies. But unfortunately, like, the reality is that Medvedev is just a lot stronger from the back of the court for the most part, and the longer the rallies are, the more likely Medvedev is to win points. Yes, Isner may win 1 or 2 of the longer points, of course, but we're talking about weighted averages here, and more likely than not, the longer the rally, the more chance you'll see Medvedev win that point. So Isner's going to have to be quite gung-ho here. He's obviously a breakdown now, so he's going to have to be quite aggressive on the return games and try and get the ball deep. And he has done that. He tried to, it's the right ploy. He tried to basically go almost at the feet of Medvedev for the return. Just goes long though, so 15 love here to the Russian. We'll make that 30 love. That's 2 missed returns from the American. So 30 love here for Daniil Medvedev. And I'll tell you what, he's serving very well at the moment as well. I was about to say he's finding first serves very easily, but then he's just missed that first serve. So it's a second serve here. John Isner to have a look at. Into the backhand of John Isner, then forehand down the line. And then Medvedev goes backhand cross court, backhand to backhand exchange. Clips the top of the net there, actually. Isner then goes cross court and angle Medvedev, and then Isner slices into the net. So unfortunately for Isner, the backhand to backhand exchange, he's always going to come out second best there, unfortunately. And that's exactly what happened there. Just coming out second best on that backhand to backhand exchange, which is not ideal for John Isner. But so he's going to have to try and figure out a way to problem solve there, as Medvedev goes really big with the second serve. The kick on that was impressive. And it's 3-1, and he holds to love. And that this is a very, very impressive and professional performance from John Isner so far. Very, very impressive. I tell you what, he looks extremely comfortable here so far. And he looks like someone who is just really, really on top of his game at the moment, that's for sure. And I've been extremely impressed with how he's performed so well here. The Russian Daniil Medvedev. Big in forehand from John Isner, and then down the line, Medvedev goes cross court, and then Isner trying to go big with the backhand down the line. Oh, that's beautiful from Daniil Medvedev. That is absolutely sublime, genuinely really, really good from John Isner, has to be said. And Medvedev, though, is just too good. It's a drop shot from John Isner, and Daniil Medvedev gets there, and it's just a beautiful little dink. He's sliding, he goes cross court, he dinks it at an angle. It's just beautiful from the Russian, and it has to be said that at the moment he is looking like he just cannot do any wrong at the moment. Medvedev just netting the backhand. 15 all here. Very interesting. Here we go. 3-1. Yeah, the pace. I was thinking the pace is down on the Isner serve, which then makes me think that he has an injury of some sort, like a shoulder injury or something, because he's looking very frustrated. So I have a feeling that there's something wrong with him. I don't know what it is, but something wrong. He's 15-30 down, and he's already in a little bit of trouble here on the service game. He's going to have to be extremely solid here, John Isner, in the next few points. Big first serve, though, finds it, and the forehand, it's a short return. Then in forehand from John Isner comes into the net, and it's a smash. He lets it bounce and then puts it away. Really big smash. No chance of getting that. That's for sure. Just very close to the line, but it's enough. Really good from the big American. All right, so 30 all. And I'll tell you what, this is an important point because he doesn't want to be yet again having to save break points. He wants to be comfortable with his service game. Or big. Or Daniil Medvedev tries to go cross court and misses it. So this time goes into the net. So it looks like we may have a very interesting couple of points. Guys, as well, thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to smash the like button for this video if you don't mind. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh, big down the tee, and it's a serve. And he'll be thinking, I need more of that, please. And I'm pretty sure everyone else will be thinking that too. Yeah, please do you guys remember to smash the like button to this video, and also subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already. If you're watching on YouTube, I do appreciate everyone who is tuning in at the moment, and also feel free to leave a comment if you would like as well. Get involved, and your questions and comments will be answered and looked at in this stream. Right, so far so good for the Russian. He is still a break up, and he's looking very, very good. Crazy stuff from it's just too good at the moment. Really good stuff. Impressive. Guys, please do smash the like button. I do appreciate it. It does help us to grow. Right, so Daniil Medvedev, the number 1 seed in this tournament, looking to get to the final. He did say before the start of this tournament that he wanted to be at least. He did say though he wanted to at least make the final. So it looks like so far so good in the quest as he starts off with an ace. Really impressive stuff, and the Russian just looks so comfortable at the moment. He doesn't look like he's in any trouble really at the moment, and that's genuinely just the reality of it. Let's have a look. Yeah, fantastic return. And it finds the angle and then just goes forehand into out behind Medvedev, and it's 15 all. So impressive stuff from the American. Right, so into the rally backhand to into out forehand from ISNER. And that into out forehand is not working too great. He's trying to hit it too flat, and it's almost like he's trying to find side spin on the ball to drag Medvedev out and angle and short. But I don't know how much of a good idea that is. I'm not sure how good an idea that really is right now. Oh, big from Medvedev, really big. Absolutely huge from the Russian, and that definitely helped. 2 aces each for the pair so far, and impressive, to be honest with you, is the only word to describe it. Let's be honest. It's the only way to describe it. Oh, okay. Game Medvedev. And Medvedev is just cleaning up, to be honest with you. Very, very impressive stuff from these guys. Impressive to see how good. Like, these guys are just so good. So good. Oh, big into the body of Medvedev. That serve clips the net, does Medvedev as well, goes backhand to backhand, then down the middle, and ISNER. He's just, there's a few unforced errors filtering in. I think that is because I feel like he does have a niggle. And that's not to say that's the reason why he may lose, but I think it is definitely bothering him. And if it's bothering him, then he's got an issue. Or really good from John ISNER into out. That's much better. That into out forehand, he's hitting a lot better than that. See, he rocks back and almost tries to find a shorter into out forehand, trying to go shorter. And John ISNER, only 2 out of the 15 baseline points won so far. That's really poor. Into in from John ISNER, then goes cross court, then comes into out with the forehand, and we're into the rally. Medvedev clips the top of the net, and it does go over. So he has to save 3 break points here, John ISNER. Oh dear, and he's in a world of trouble here because this could be a very quick set. He can wrap this up in under 30 minutes potentially here, Medvedev, if he manages to break here and break early doors in these next couple of points. Adele says Olympics have helped Medvedev gain form, might get the tournament win. Why do you say that? Oh, good. Very good. Medvedev breaks to love. And I think Medvedev, he's in pain. He's going to retire. I don't think he's going to carry on. Well, it's going to continue for now, but Medvedev looking over at John ISNER, but I reckon in this set, this is going to be really, really, really tough for John ISNER. How do you think the Olympics helped a deal? So, I mean, obviously, Daniil Medvedev didn't get a medal, right? So he lost relatively early doors. That was a big upset as well. So I think Medvedev maybe it's contributed to a little bit of motivation to play a lot better, and maybe that's the case. And I hope it is, because he's a very, very good player, Medvedev. He's very solid. He's not the number 2 in the world for no reason, and he's a number 1 seed in this Masters for a reason as well. So let's see whether John Isner can come back into this. He does look in quite a bit of pain, so that's kind of a worrying sign. And I think, unfortunately, he's if he's not going to be super fit, then 100% fit even, I think it's going to be tough. Obviously, coming through Rublev, Isner, and also Monfils, so 2 very good wins for the American as well. And let's see. Realistically, I think he's going to have to just put this set behind him and then go big in the second set, but it depends. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Motivated him to perform better in this tournament. Okay, yeah. I would imagine so. I think he was pretty upset with the loss in the Olympics, so I'd imagine that he will be back with vengeance, really. And that's the hope, isn't it, really? Right, so Medvedev is about to absolutely clean up in this. He's literally about to clean up, and he's cleaned up now 6-2. That is such a quick set. He's cleaned up in 25 minutes. That is almost embarrassing for Daniil Medvedev. Just aces galore. And let's have a look at the stats. 4 aces in a row for Daniil Medvedev, and he's almost showing John Isner up with his serving, because John Isner is normally the one who goes super big with the serving. So 6 aces to 1 here so far. Double faults 0. First set percentage for the match 94%. Whoa. That is absolutely ridiculous. 15 out of 16 first serve points won. Second serve points won 100%. His serve was just imperious. And then obviously break points converted. You've got here max points in a row. Yeah, crazy. Unbelievable. 94% first serve percentage is unbelievable. Genuinely ridiculous. 86% return serves as well from Medvedev, and Medvedev almost matching on first serve speed and second serve. So very, very interesting. So that's quite a worrying stat probably for John Isner. Medvedev just really, really impressive. Very, very good from the Russian here so far. Oh, let's see, hey. Can John Isner coming back into this is the big question. It's the big question that everyone's going to be asking. I don't know. Is the biggest question. I don't know. Let's see, though, eh? Let's see. Right, so John Isner, come on. He just looks so injured. He just looks hurt. He looks like he's in pain. And if he's in pain, how good is he really going to be? And Medvedev will just eat him alive. And that's what's happened so far in this first set. Medvedev is just taking over. Yeah, that's true. Commentator saying good to see neither player has taken a comfort break in the in between sets, and that's happened a lot, hasn't it? People taking big comfort breaks in between sets. A big serve from Isner out wide, and 15 love, and he goes, come on. So I think he's going to have to try and go big, isn't he, here? He's going to have to make quite a few big first serves in. Finds another one. Oh, it's a big one. And it's a volley, a very good volley, puts it away. And here we go. It's another shorter return. Isner goes into out with the forehand, and Medvedev nearly clipping the line with a slice pass on the backhand side, but just missing it. So 40 love, and he's whizzing through this game. Is John Isner genuinely whizzing through it? So impressive stuff from the big American. Big serve down the tee to the forehand side of Medvedev, but goes along with the forehand. So 40-15 here, though. No time to panic yet in the second set. He will be hoping for another big serve after a few absolutely mahoosive serves from the big American. This time nets the first serve, though, to a second serve here for John Isner to have a look at. Yeah, big stuff. Really good. Medvedev just... Isner has absolutely no idea what to do here, I think, unfortunately. Absolutely crazy. Right, so here we go. John Isner serving and tries to go big, just misses it. Just misses it. Isner comes forward. Oh, very good from Medvedev. The return is great. And then Isner comes forward to the net and he cannot get it over. So at 40-15 up, he's now been taken back to deuce. And this is a genuine, huge point here at deuce, because if Medvedev opens up break points, I mean, you just don't know. He could take them. He really could, because at the moment, he is in fantastic form. Big serve comes forward as a volley. Oh, he misses it. And he goes to smash his racket. Oh dear, because that was an absolute shocker. That's a bad miss. That's a bad miss. Yeah, that's just not good. It's really poor. Crazy. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Crowd trying to get behind Isner to make sure that he doesn't get broken, because if he does, this could be another relatively short set. Isner goes into the backhand of Medvedev and goes long. Oh dear. So he's been broken here. One love. And Medvedev just looks so comfortable. And John Isner looks worried. Oh, he's stretching his back. Right, so very interesting, because I reckon that some of these guys, I just don't understand. I genuinely don't. Here we go, Medvedev. 5 aces in a row, flipping heck. Oh, nearly 6, but Isner gets a return back. And we're into a rally and into in forehand from John Isner. And he's going to have to just hammer. He's going to hammer away. He has to. He needs to be very proactive and be a bit more. Oh, what have I done? I chucked myself out of my own stream. Anyway, weird. I'm back. Right, here we go. Yeah, so Medvedev is just eating him alive. But it's 30 all, so this is a very that was because of a fantastic rally, backhand to backhand rally that Isner then found a fantastic angle, and Medvedev went along with the backhand. So really impressive stuff from the Russian to make sure that he found that, because that could have been an absolute nightmare in the end for Isner, but he just did really well to adapt, I thought. Oh, unfortunately, the return is long from John Isner. So 40-30 here, and John Isner will be thinking, damn, I need a break point. I just need one break point opportunity at least. Just give me one. But at the moment, he's struggling to open one up. Or 40-30. And Daniil Medvedev goes, he misses it. That's a big double fault. That's a genuinely huge double fault. Sometimes he will go for a first serve on a second serve, and this time it didn't work. Goes huge with the first serve, flipping heck, back to advantage to him. So make sure that there's no breakpoint opportunity yet, and he is just serving huge at the moment. Oh, it's another one. Oh dear. Absolutely humongous. 2-love, and Medvedev is giving Isner a taste of his own medicine here at the moment, because he's serving aces galore, which is crazy. 8, I think. Returns made versus Isner, previous opponent 61%, but for Medvedev 86%. So it shows that Medvedev is making a lot of balls. He's returning well and nearly ends up getting that return back, but can't quite. So very good serve from John Isner. So 15-love is served down a tee, and Medvedev can only get a racket on it, but not over the net. It's a shorter return. Isner comes to the net, and then Medvedev goes to loop it over, and it's nowhere near. So 30-love and a good start here for Isner even. Right, here we go. 30-love big serve. Yeah, made that 40-love. Really impressive stuff. Really impressive stuff. Make that 40-love. Now, John Isner, there's a big question mark around his health at the moment in terms of his fitness, because he was gesturing to his box, etc. But he looks in better spirits in this second set so far anyway, despite being a breakdown. Medvedev just missing that forehand on the line. So he holds to love. It's 2-1, and Medvedev will be hoping to consolidate his break, because, he has to really, otherwise we're back on serve. So he is still in front. So just take your time. Right, here we go. This is very interesting. Right, so Isner 2-1 up, and Medvedev even 2-1 up, and still a breakup. So we shall see. But yeah. Very interesting. I don't know why the breaks are so long. Come on, get on with it. someone screaming in the crowd like, "Come on, John! Come on, Johnny!" This is his first serve, then Medvedev. Good sign, considering how well he's been serving. Oh, it's a big first serve out wide. Then crunches forehand down the line. Then crunches a forehand again down the line. Wowee, very impressive. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Win to win forehand from Medvedev, then backhand cross court. And it's a slice from ISNER, and then that is huge. That's absolutely huge from Medvedev. It's in to win, and it's completely obliterated everyone else in the room. Very, very impressive. Well, 40 love after another return after another no return. Check the into it, good. And backhand on the line. What a backhand from Medvedev, flipping heck. And he's only 3 games away from winning this title. He looks like, you know what, this is mine. And I tell you what, I don't blame him whatsoever. Doesn't surprise me at all. Right, so we are 3-1 and already 15 love up on the John ISNER serve. So that's a huge shame, because if he doesn't manage to change a little bit here, then that's a bad sign, because he's in proper form at the moment as well. He's been going pretty big with the sports. Right, so Daniil Medvedev and I can't see it. Into out, rude, backhand on the line, and then backhand down the line as well from Sabalenka. Goes to volley, and she makes it. Well, he makes it even. Sorry, Medvedev makes it. Really, really impressive stuff from Daniil Medvedev, and he's 30 love up here, and coming into the net at the right time there, just making sure that it's as easy as possible for him. And it's a good volley, very good volley. Probably does. He smells like it too. Come on then. Come on, ISNER. Oh dear. 3 more break points for Daniil Medvedev, and this is a nightmare. Absolute nightmare for the big American. There's clearly something wrong with him, but there's nothing you can do about it. Either you retire or you play till the end in pain. I don't know. Right, here we go. Or backhand to backhand exchange. Into out from John ISNER. Into in, and McGregor just forcing Paul to hit everything. Oh no. He's gone for a backhand on the line. He's netted the backhand on the line. So, Johnny Murphy is Tom. Sorry, Medvedev just looks so good so far. He's genuinely looks so good. So I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. Yeah. Guys, if you're watching this, please remember to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I do appreciate it. And if you want to get involved in Patreon stuff to make sure we get all the best people on as well, then please do remember to just send it to everyone. Right, come on then, Daniil Medvedev. I don't know. No, I don't. I want Isn't to come back into it. That'll be good. Even if he does come in the end, fine. But at least break. At least I don't know. Right, here we go. Yeah. Here we go. We are at 4-1 and love 15 already. Or 15 love already. Medvedev doing really, really well. To everything else and just clips at the top of off. So 30 love and Medvedev very much in control. I hand down the line. Yeah, Medvedev, the 1+ shot has been very, very efficient. Right, so crazy. Right, this is 5-1. This is absolute carnage. This could be over so quickly. My God. 6-2 and he's 5-1 down, but he's serving. And to say, oh yeah, he's serving, so he should probably hold. I think he hasn't held 2 of his matches, right? I saw. Oh. Right, here we go. Daniil Medvedev just looks so flipping strong. I chopped myself out again. Crazy. What am I doing? Oh, well, ISNER has ace after ace for a couple of the points, and then it's a backhand cross court that Medvedev can only put long. So, 40-15, and he's still in here. John Isner, he's still fighting, but it's very hard to see how this match is not pretty much done and dusted here. He is 40-15 up, yes, but Medvedev's just going to serve it out. Oh dear, goes very wide with the into out forehand, and he grimaces. 40-30. 40-30 here. If it goes to juice, I reckon he could lose this, here and now. Medvedev has got that back. Oh dear, and the cross-court forehand's gone along. Oh dear. He's trying to go pretty close to the lines because he knows that Medvedev is so good defensively in terms of being able to reach and get balls. So he's just really trying his best to make sure that he covers all bases. But at the moment, it's tough for him, right? Like, it's super tough. He's injured. He's struggling a lot at the moment as well. Like, double fault. You don't see many of those from John Isner. So that's what I mean. This is pretty hard to watch, if I'm being honest with you. This is not easy to watch. As just a general tennis fan, like he's clearly struggling with something. So I don't know. It's carnage, guys. As well, please remember to smash the like button, please, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, I thought he missed it. I thought he missed the the volley, but it didn't. It looks like it just clipped the line, and there was a match point there, but John Isner saving it. I tell you what, was a very brave game plan to come into the net as he did, and then he manages to open up a game point by hitting a very good forehand cross court in open court after a very good serve. And then to take it, actually to manage to hold, was very impressive. As Medvedev, the return crashes into the net. Now at 5-2, it kind of seems like it's the inevitable, but in saying that, you just never know. You never know. Guys, please remember to smash the like button, please, for the video, and of course subscribe as well if you haven't already. I do appreciate it. Really does help the channel to grow. Very, very impressive from Daniil Medvedev. He's just been so good, and yes, I've said it on a couple of the other matches. Maybe there is a golfing class, maybe, I don't know, but either way, it's been a very impressive performance by Daniil Medvedev here, and it looks like he's pretty much booked his place in the final. I guess we will find out sooner rather than later whether that's the case, but so far, very, very impressive stuff from Medvedev. And good to see as well. Good to see Medvedev performing well and upping his level after not playing fantastic tennis against Hurkacz. Played decent, but it wasn't incredible tennis, to be honest with you. And I think he could have played a lot better in that matchup. Please do remember to smash the like button, please, guys. It really does help the channel to grow, and also subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much. Right, here we go. Can he serve this out and win 2-2? Let's see. Well, he starts off with an ace down the tee. Flip it. He serves so well today. It's crazy because that's pretty much how ISNER normally serves. Or just misses the first serve, so it's a second serve here. I reckon he's going to go big. Yeah, he does. He tries to go big and he just misses the line. So it's a double fault, trying to go big on that serve. And Daniil Medvedev is just going for that because he knows he's got a cushion. He's 6-2, 5-2 up. That's a big first serve down the middle, then comes forward. It's an approach shot and then slices across the volley. Isner does get there. What a volley. And Isner did really well to get to that, to be honest with you. It was dying on him. And to be honest with you, the volley in the end from Medvedev is an easy one, but a very good point and very good play from Medvedev. Impressive stuff from the Russian player. Really impressive. Oh, it's another fault on the ad side. So he's struggling, obviously, on that ad side. He's struggling a little bit to. It's interesting. He's just struggling a little bit, isn't he? With the. I think he's rushing. He wants to serve big at the moment, and let's see, all good. All good. Backhand down the line. Really good. Always missed it. So this is a breakpoint opportunity. Wow. Breakpoint opportunity here. And this could be interesting. But yes, he does have the 2 breaks. But if he concedes 1 break of serve, then you just never know. So here we go. First breakpoint for John Isner here. Oh dear. Well, that didn't last very long, was it? Did it? Good serving, though, from Daniil Medvedev. Very impressive stuff. And he's just served so well throughout the whole match, to be honest with you. Yeah, big serve out wide, then goes backhand behind the big John Isner. Really impressive stuff from Daniil Medvedev. And he has a match point here. Come on, then. Wrap it up, then, I guess. That's what we're going to see. I can't see him not wrapping up a second one, although he's just hit his first serve into the net, so it could be another double fault. You just never know with him. Or second serve, and the return is long. So Daniil Medvedev wraps this up, and he wraps it up so flipping quickly. He's wrapped it up in 56 minutes. Really impressive performance from the big Russian. Flipping heck. Absolutely ridiculous stuff. He, whether he's 100% or not, John Isner, I don't know. But either way, that's a damn fine performance from Daniil Medvedev. He drops just 4 games, winning 2 and 2. And let's have a look at some of the stats before we wrap up here. So 10 aces compared to 4 for Isner, 3 double faults, 78% first serve percentage compared to 80 for Isner. So much the muchness. But what the damning stats are here is the first serve points won, 88% compared to 58, and 67% compared to 20%. So much better serving stats overall from Medvedev, which is a surprise because we thought that would be, I guess, Isner's best chance. Wasn't really, his speed wasn't as high as we would normally expect from John Isner, and I think realistically he probably does have a niggle, but Medvedev did extremely well, and he will be meeting Riley Opelka in the final. So in terms of winners and unforced errors, 20 winners for Medvedev, only 7 unforced errors. 13 winners for Isner, 20 unforced errors. I think that shows a lot, to be honest with you, and kind of explains a lot about how good Medvedev was in this match. It was just great to see. It was a great watch, and I don't think anyone can complain. I think Medvedev is definitely the favourite now, especially after Tsitsipas fell to Opelka early doors here in the semi-finals. I just think realistically that this is a really, really sad stat that obviously John Isner unfortunately just wasn't to be here. Just first serve percentage 1, not great from John Isner, and second serve was not good, really, really poor. And I think that is what, yeah, it's just not great at all. John Isner just struggling, and obviously the serve not being as potent as usual. So unfortunately, it's just a shame. Medvedev, though, served so well. I just cannot stress enough the serving display from the Russian was one of the best I've seen in a bit of time, probably this year potentially, from Medvedev. Just really professional. Yes, the three doubles at the end, fine, they weren't great, but in terms of up until that point, I thought he was extremely impressive. Daniil Medvedev, I thought he would just the serves that he was managing to get in at that pace as well, and the spots that he was finding was really impressive, and the 1+ shot as well when he did need it was fantastic, and that makes a huge difference. Guys, as well in the chat, please do remember to smash the like button to this video and also subscribe to our channel if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, please follow us, and if you're on Twitch, please follow us as well. If you also want to become a Patreon to get some cool perks as well, the link is in the description of this video. And yeah, it's like you can contribute as little as £1 a month to highest of £5 per month at the moment as well, and some cool perks in there and things that people may enjoy. So do check it out and see if it's of interest to you. If not, no problem. But please do remember to smash the like button for this video and subscribe. Subscribing really does help the channel to grow, and we're trying to take this to the next level. So thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video if you don't mind, and I'll see you in the final, hopefully. Yeah, really impressive stuff. Impressive stuff for sure. Okay, Daniil Medvedev was here, and he'll be playing Riley Opelka in the final. Really looking forward to that. I think it's going to be a very intriguing matchup. Let's hope that it's tighter and a lot more competitive than today's. Okay, thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.